The sun and moon work together every single month with purpose. The first sign that's given is the big, bright, beautiful full moon or new moon that sets in the west as the sun rises in the east. The sun rises and the moon sets, and then 14 days later this happens. The sun rises and the moon, being dark, rises with him as a partner, as a helpmate. Enoch describes them almost as husband and wife, man and woman. So what is the purpose? Why? Every single month, you'll see from last year, I'll show May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, consistently, they will do the same thing. As if a sign for days, months, and moedim, appointed times. So how do we apply it? And how can we ignore them? I just urge everyone who has not considered this or has put it aside to consider. Can we ignore the sun and the moon as they work so hard together every month? This is not hard to do yourself. Go to Stellarium, choose Horizon, and find the dark moon, and find the sun when it rises, and you'll find that the dark moon is with the sun. Now, I believe that they have to show it like this, but I truly believe that you cannot see the moon when it's completely black with the naked eye. I believe that's why you need the full moon to count the 14 days. Because I believe it goes invisible. And I do not believe in the narrative that a total eclipse is actually caused by a moon. I believe it's caused by something else. I may post some video links for you to watch and consider if you haven't heard this yet. But go test it out for yourself. Find the full moon and count 14 days. And on the 14th day, you will see the dark moon rising with the sun. Consistently, they rise together. In the next section, I'm going to show you the full moon and the sun as it rises and the full moon is setting, and they are opposite in the Shamayim from each other. And this is consistent with the full moon as well. Watch the dates, they'll change pretty quickly. I'll go from May, June to July, August, September, October, pretty quickly. Also, if you're studying the gates of Enoch and how the sun and the moon move, or how the sun moves, you can study the gates with this view. It's pretty helpful to help you see that the sun ticks like a clock from the east to the south and then back in the gates 1 through 6. Also watch the horizon. You'll see along the slope of the land, that's where you'll see the sun rise on the left side in the east and the moon on the right side to the west. So through all of these video shots, you'll see along the horizon all scale back and forth so you can see the sun and the moon going up and down. You see the sun rising here, and over here we have the full moon, and there she is. The full moon is set, and you see the sun is rising. That's Venus first, and then there's the sun. So the moon is right there, going down together. So what's interesting about that, that's March 25th. Well, 14 days later, 1, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, that puts us on the day of the total solar eclipse. So I'm not saying I have it figured out, but it sure is interesting that these signs happen consistently, and we have a total solar eclipse on the day that possibly could be the true Passover. So just something to consider here. I'm leaving comments open, so share your thoughts and what you've discovered, or concerns, or why it doesn't work, or just let me know what you think. Shalom, brothers and sisters.